I'm going to be solving all the cubes in the collection that I actually, like, the collection of cubes that I actually use, because there's a lot of cubes I don't. So, who would I be if I didn't start off with the 2x2? So, let me go ahead and get this over with. That was easy. I'm trying not to knock over the camera, because I hate it whenever that happens. It seriously gets on my nerves. Alright, well, 2x2 is done. I mean, of course it is. Now it's time for 3x3. Where's the... Oh, okay. I was like, wait a minute, where's the red and green corner? It's right in front of my face the entire time. And 3x3 is almost done. I don't know how to do last layer for CFOP, so please bear with me. I'm not trying to go too aggressively fast either. 4x4. The one that I haven't practiced in a while. The one that, for some odd reason, I choose to solve like a big cube. Yeah. So normally I can't memorize the steps for like parodies, and I still can't. But I have them written down, so I think I'm good. Yeah, I think I'm good. I'm literally solving it like a big cube. I don't know what's gotten into me. I guess I've gotten so used to solving big cubes at this point that I just naturally solve cubes like a big cube. Yeah, and I'm already basically done. Now this is like one of those instances where I'm not going to try to solve it like a big cube. Wait, I forgot how to do the last step. Hold on. Okay, I figured it out. Like, wait, did I forget how to do the last center? Wait a minute. I usually don't forget that kind of basics. Like, wait a minute, what's going on? How am I forgetting these easy behind things? Okay. I love 4x4. I think it's really easy and, like, fun for beginners. And you're probably thinking, well, isn't the beginner cube supposed to be a 2x2? Actually, if you want to be really technical, the beginner cube is actually supposed to be a, I think, yeah, it's supposed to be a 3x3. But really, you can begin on whatever cube you want. I mean, nobody's going to tell you what to do. Unless they're just, unless they feel like you must start off with a certain cube. I would say don't listen to what they have to say. Where's that last non-paired edge? Oh, okay. I was like, wait a minute, where's that last non-paired edge? I kind of need that. I'm probably going to get OLL, but at least I finally have all of the parodies that I don't know written down. Because there's some that I do know, but there's other ones that I don't, and I keep neglecting writing them down. And yes, I am using my halfway version of the CFOP method right now. Oh, okay, that sounds good. One of my cubes just fell. Which one was it? Oh, the 5x5. Because my shoulder bumped it. Okay. So it is that one. Okay. Yeah, I knew I was gonna get OLL. Easy. I actually did it right this time. Because I normally suck at that. Oh, and a good thing I didn't get 2. If I would have gotten 2 parodies, that would have really sucked. Only got 1 though. And that means pretty soon now. Yep, 4x4 is done. Now it's time for 5x5, the one that just fell. I guess I'm kind of glad that I learned how to solve bigger cubes, because if I hadn't learned, I wouldn't know how to solve a 4x4 in an easier way. I would say solving it like a big cube's a little bit easier, except for the last 2 layers. I think I think beginner's method is what they call that. I think the beginner's method is easier whenever you're doing the last 2 layers. That's the only case whenever solving it like a big cube is not efficient. But we're on 5x5, so why am I talking about a 4x4? Wow. And I get the centers done so much quicker on a 5x5 than a lot of the puzzles that I like to do. Like, I think 5x5 is just one of my favorites because of how it's actually easier than a 4x4 because there's not so many parodies. Because 4x4 just gets on my nerves with how many parodies there are. Like, the amount of parodies on that thing is just not fair. It is not fair how many parodies that thing has. It has enough parodies to feed a parody family. Why did I do that? Okay, I might have just made... Oh, wait, no, I didn't make a mistake. I was like, why did I just do opposite sides? What have I done? Yeah, the last 2 centers are so much easier on a 5x5 than a 6x6. With a 6x6, you have so many different things you have to do. But with a 5x5, it's just like, oh, already done. There's only one issue that I find with 5x5s, is whenever I first started off, I always thought like, hey, you could just finish pairing an edge with one edge pairing algorithm. No, you more than likely you're going to have to do more than one. Which used to bother the crap out of me. And then I got used to it and I was like, oh, well, kind of have to expect that. Like right now, I can do it with one move. But you can't expect that every time, like with a 4x4. 4x4, no matter what, you're going to do it in one move unless you're not actually doing the algorithm. Which is good, in my opinion. Yeah, like I just did it in one move again, but it's not always that quick and easy. Like, oh, well, unless it's like already, like, unless there's already 2 of them paired up. In that case, if there's already 2 paired up, then of course it's going to be easy. But if there's not 2 already paired up, then you're just going to have to do it the slow way. It's faster than some of these other methods out there, though. Way faster. Like, I've seen some people who literally try to do it like a 4x4, and I'm just like, that's going to take you forever. You should never try to do it like a 4x4. That is like, you should heed my warning. Do not do it like a 4x4. But usually I don't meet people that don't know how to do it, unless like they've never touched a Rubik's Cube. If they've never touched one, I can't really say that they're not smart because they don't know how to, because given that they've never solved one, I mean, how are you going to know if you never solved it? But there's another thing that I really hate. I hate it whenever people are like, oh, I can solve it way faster. And then they do it and they're like, oh, never mind. Wait, is this one? Oh, that's why. I was like, wait a minute, why is it not letting me do it in one move? Well, it's because there's a whole nother... I only have 3 edges. It means I can't do it in one move. Okay, that's... And I got an edge parity. I think I messed up. Yeah, I messed up. I guess I shouldn't have rushed it. Yeah, I definitely should not have rushed it. Which means that this video is going to be slightly longer now, because I rushed it. I guess that's why good things in life don't come from rushing. Luckily, this should be pretty easy to fix. Keyword, should. Yeah, it was easy, okay. Okay. Don't tell me I think I wrote the algorithm wrong. Yeah, I definitely wrote the algorithm wrong. Yeah, I wrote the algorithm wrong. How could I make such a careless mistake? How did I mess up? I don't even understand at this point. Like, how did I mess up writing an algorithm? Now I have to try to figure out what I did wrong. Okay, maybe I can look it up on YouTube. The fact that I typed in the algorithm wrong. Alright, let me look it up. Good thing I have my volume on 0. Because I don't want y'all hearing my computer audio because my Chromebook sucks. Okay, bro. Thank you. Okay, so... Yeah, I see what I did wrong. Okay, well, now we can get back to the solve. Which means I need to go back to this. Okay. Yeah, so I see how I typed it wrong. I missed one singular step, and that's one way how you can tell that Rubik's Cube algorithms have to be done perfectly. Because if you do it one step wrong, you're just gonna mess up your entire cube. But really, if you think about it, Rubik's Cubes technically have nothing to do with math. They actually have more to do with, like, and most people don't seem to understand this whenever I try to explain it. Rubik's Cubes have more to do with construction than anything else because it tells you how different 3D shapes work. Which you may also be thinking like, hey, well, doesn't 3D shapes also have to do with math? To an extent, I guess. I wouldn't consider geometry math, even though you do use numbers. I wouldn't consider it math because you're using shapes more primarily than numbers and graphing, which graphing is surrounded by what? Points and shapes. Also, that's it for the 5x5. 6x6. Who doesn't love it? This one is just I've had this 6x6 for a while and I still don't like it. It still bothers me. Because of how many extra steps there are compared to the 5x5. And also the fact that you have to remember the color orientation. What, did I say something? I don't know. Did I say something about it? I don't think I did. And then the amount of parodies that there are on this freaking thing. Luckily, I know how to do the corner parody. I just never, ever know how to do a OLL parody because I suck at the OLL parody. We're not going to talk about that, though. I am so bad at the OLL parody. And another thing that sucks is that I always get an OLL parody, even though I do not know how to do it. It's like there. It just look like my cube looks at me like, oh, you don't want an OLL parody, but you kind of need it to practice. Like, yeah, how am I gonna practice something that I don't know? It's like teachers, like they're like, okay, here's a practice test to see what you know. Clearly, I don't know anything, given that I haven't learned it yet. But okay, yeah, let's just jump straight into it. That kind of like that really is like a pet peeve for me. Like you're like, oh, let's do a practice test to see what you know. Like clearly, I'm not gonna know anything, given that you haven't taught me it yet. But alas, teachers don't seem to understand that. There are some teachers out there that don't give practice tests to see what you know, though. Like, the teachers that don't give practice tests, like, thank you, because you're just going to make us seem like dummies because we don't know what to do. Wait a minute. Oh, okay, before I mess something up. I was like, wait a minute, that doesn't make sense. That edge should not, that piece should not be there. But now I get it. Like, even the centers on this cube, like, the centers take longer. And I'm not just complaining just to complain. Like, it's really annoying because of how long it takes. And then I have to, like, restore them. I don't know why I'm restoring them currently, given that there's nothing to restore, but whatever. What? Oh, you've got to be kidding me. I'm not even going to speak at this point. All I can say is that this cube just simply gets on my nerves. Another one? Okay, bro, can you just, like, go where you're supposed to go? Also, another thing is, whenever you're solving bigger even layered cubes, never solve the opposite sides. Like, whatever you do, don't solve opposite sides. Because if you do, you're going to end up doing two opposite sides, and then that's just going to make it super difficult to see what you're doing. Wait, did I? Okay, yeah, I did that right. And how come are my times so differently? Like, if I'm not in front of a person, I get, like, some awesome times. And then if I am in front of a person, I just get the worst times ever. And I know I'm not the only person who cubes that has that issue. I know I'm not the only one. Like, I know that there's more people who have that exact same issue, where they're solving in front of somebody, and they do really good by themselves, but then as soon as somebody is watching them, they just do so bad. And I've had people say like ask me like, do you actually do cubing? And I'm like, no, I just sit around. Like, no, duh, I do cubing. I don't like people staring over my gosh darn shoulder, seeing if I'm doing anything wrong. How am I going to do this? This is exactly what I mean. I don't like these. Okay, let me try something else. Alright, yeah, let me try something else. Or maybe I could, oh yeah, okay. Let's try to start off on a different side. Wait, what did I just do? Okay, let me do this again. Alright, I think I'm getting somewhere. No, I'm not. I'm not getting anywhere. Okay, let me try to, I really hate last layer. It just feels like I'm not getting anywhere. Okay, let me figure this out. I've never really understood how to do this properly. Like, what? How? It's just me, I just don't know how to solve this thing. How did he just go from top? Yo! Yeah, this is like the most difficult part of solving a Rubik's Cube. Okay. Okay, what if I were to do this? Like... And then... Don't want the camera to fall. See, it's trying to fall. Oh wait, I got another one. Wait, what? Oh. Like, wait a minute, what just happened? It's always that. Alright, let me try this again. So if I want it to be on the right side... Oh, then that's not gonna work. Okay, so if I want it to be on the right side, I'm going to have to... Was it that easy? Oh, it was that easy? Okay. Yeah, I'm just sitting here struggling with the last two centers. I told you, like, with 5x5, it's like 30 times easier. Even though there's only one layer of a difference. There's literally one layer of a difference, but it makes so big of a difference. But now, I'm finally almost done with this. This video is going to be a lot longer than what I expected. As long as my phone doesn't die on me, then I'm just going to be mad. Which is why I probably should hurry up if I can find where I just put the bar. Come on. Oh, okay. Alright, I'm just going to combine whatever ones are already done. There's none that are already basically done. Okay. Oh, wait, no, that one's basically done. I'm just going to try my best to speed run it, because now I don't know what to do. Oh my gosh, this is like the world's hardest thing. Like, the cube is so easy, but like, if I have a limited time, it's just like, what the heck? Oh wait, why didn't I see that before? Alright, just gotta keep combining these edges. Slowly but surely. Who knew that I was so bad at cubing? Like, I suck at it. But I'm never gonna give up, that's for sure. Oh gee, I wonder what the last two centers are gonna end up being for me. Probably something that has to do with the white center. I mean, not the center. I wonder what the last edge is gonna be. Probably something to do with the white edge, since I'm literally skipping all the white ones. Why am I skipping all the white ones? I don't know. I don't know why I'm skipping them. Maybe because none of them are already put together and I'm trying to get this done as quick as possible. Luckily, the rest of these cubes are, almost all of them, are a breeze. Can't say all of them are, because some of them are not. Okay, I'm getting there. Come on, man. Stop being difficult. I'm literally just whining to a cube. Okay, I'm so close. Dang it, man. Why is there never one on the very top layer? Like, okay. Okay, we're getting somewhere. I am not going to deal with an edge parity. I refuse. Okay, well, I know that there's not two left. I was about to say. Like, I know there's not two left. Ooh, well, there's about to be. Okay, now that there's two left. Oh, no edge parity. What are the chances? That means I won't have to deal with potentially 3. I only have to deal with potentially 2. Well, I'm a happy camper. You know what? I just recently, like, as I'm doing the CFOP method for 3x3, I've started to get like PLL skips more often. And I don't know how. Like, I've been getting them so often. And I'm just like, wow, I used to never get PLL skips. And now I'm getting them basically every day. Every single time I try to solve the cube, I get a PLL skip. And I'm just like, wow, this is awesome. I love PLL skips. Who doesn't? And no OWL parity? This 6x6 is, like, being really friendly right now. Even though I don't want to jinx it, but still. And no parodies at all for a 6x6. There was no parodies on this 6x6 solve. What are the chances? The chances of that are very low. Oh, my back hurts. Okay, let's go ahead and get... I guess I'll do the modifications last. Get all the difficult ones over with. I don't remember lubricating this. Why is it so smooth? Okay, well, that's it for that one. Let's go ahead and get this Killaminx over with. I don't even... I've honestly forgotten how to solve this. Even though I solve it very often, I just forgot. Okay, I remember now. And if you guys think I solve it weird, I do. I know I don't do it how people are, like, supposed to, but, like, I just solve it with the same idea that I had with the same initial idea that I had with a 2x2 and a 3x3. Just thinking, like, okay, well, it's basically a 2x2 Killaminx, so it's basically a 2x2 Megaminx, so just do everything that you do with a Megaminx minus the edges. And my idea is working, so. Plus, I don't know that many people that do Rubik's Cubes anyway, so. I haven't heard anybody say that it wasn't smart. At least not yet. Well, it might not be smart, but it gets the job done. As long as it does that. It's just the Megaminx that I'm more worried about, because I hate that thing. Not because it's difficult, but, like, I just don't like the prospect of the instructions that I have for it, because I can't solve it by myself, but I don't like that the instructions that I have for it aren't in English. They're not in English, they're in Japanese. So I'm just, like, struggling to figure out what it says. Wow, I usually always mess up on the last layer for a Killaminx, but I actually didn't this time. Yep, there goes the Killaminx. What's next? Do I have any other minxes? No, I don't. This is the last one. The Megaminx, the one that I haven't solved in a while. Because I usually don't feel like doing it. That's tan. Yeah, that's not good. That's not the one I was looking for. At least I have, like, an actual way of doing it now instead of the way that I used to do it. I used to just, like, read the instructions, and some of the instructions were, like, way too basic to the point where, like, I'm doing righty algorithms to fix corners. Okay, I gotta think about this differently. Wait, did I just do CFOP method for this? Wait, does that mean that theoretically the CFOP method... Okay, now I'm not going to do the CFOP method. I'm not going to try that. I refuse. If you wanted to see me do the CFOP method, I'm sorry, I can't do that. Not with this thing. What? That's not white? Am I halfway colorblind or something? I think I'm going colorblind. And that's not really good for somebody that likes Rubik's Cubes. You can't really... Well, I mean, you can be colorblind solving a Rubik's Cube, but, like, it's not recommended. Unless, because they don't, well, no, they do make sensory cubes. I might buy a sensory cube just because. Alright, let's see if I still have the magic touch. What am I even looking for? Oh, wow, it really does. It solves exactly like a 3x3. Oh, gee, it solves exactly like one. I was like, how do I solve this thing? No, it solves literally exactly the same. That is wild. I never knew that it actually, like, legitimately solved exactly like one. And to think I used to struggle at this. Okay, let's get these other things done. Wow, to think I used to actually struggle at this. Let me not get too cocky. Yeah, let me not get too cocky before I mess up. Where's the purple and gold? Oh, it's down there. Alright, I have to remember how to do the edges for this. Okay, maybe... Okay, oh, okay, I think I have it now. I think. I don't know. Yeah, I don't know how to do this, so I'm gonna have to grab the instructions. I was like, wait, I got so far, but then it's just that step I don't know how to do. Alright, I have to look through these non-English instructions. Alright, I'm just gonna lay the instructions out. You're not gonna be able to see me solving this part because I need to pay attention. Okay, so okay, yeah, I think I get it now. But I'm not going to do it without the instructions. I don't have that much confidence. Okay. Opposite right side. Okay, yeah, I did not know that there was this many different ones. Yeah, I did not realize that there's this many different ones. Did I get them all? Nope, there's still... Oh, it's one of those ones. Okay, I think I can do the rest now. Yeah, I know for sure I can do the rest. I think. Wait, no, there's one more thing that I can't do. I don't think. Well, it's fine. I still need instructions for Megaminx because Megaminx is somewhat... It's... Some people say it's easy. I think it's not as easy as people are saying it is. Unless you just... Wait. Ooh, I just got an idea. Oh, yep, that idea works. Okay. Yep, the idea worked. Did it just... Okay, maybe it didn't. Maybe it didn't. These all have gray... Oh, okay. Okay, the last layer. I know how... Yeah, I know how to do the last layer. I'm pretty sure. Okay, maybe I don't. Alright, how do you do the last layer? So if they're right next to each other, then what? Okay, I guess I'm gonna have to do it again. Okay, now this last part I know for sure I know how to do. Okay, now that we have all the minxes done, now we can finally get to the modifications and then end this whole video. Alright, let's go ahead and start off with what I'm calling the scrap cube. You can probably guess why. It looks old. Even though it's not actually old, it's pretty new. I just did a couple of things to make it look old. And by a couple of things, I just did a couple of chemical related things. Not like bad chemicals. I just used bleach to like make the colors look different. Maybe I should have clarified. Yeah, I used bleach to make the colors look different. And it worked. Yeah, I used bleach to make the colors look different, but there is one thing about bleach that I would really like everybody who's watching to know. If you're going to use bleach to do something, make sure you are wearing all white clothes, because if you get a drop of that bleach on your clothes, you're screwed. That color, whatever color that the clothes were originally, not going to be that color anymore. Oh wow, most of the blocks were already done. I guess that wasn't as good as a scramble as I thought. Nope, no PLL skip. I wish. Okay, that's 2 modifications down. 2 more to go. Oh wow, looks like the video is almost done at, I'd say, I think it's going to be done at 55. That's what I'm predicting. I'm predicting it's going to be done at 55. 55 minutes and some type of seconds. Unless I try to do some long behind message at the end. I won't, trust me. I'll make sure that I won't. Because I do not want this video to be an hour long. Nobody's going to sit there for an hour hearing me yap. Unless you care about what I have to say that much. Dang, I just realized I just made a huge mistake with this cube. Nah, it's probably fine. long as I don't accidentally scramble it up worse. Okay. Never write numbers on your cube if you don't know how to switch one center, because I don't know how to switch just one center on a Rubik's Cube, and I try to write numbers making it where like the 5 has to be in a specific way. Yeah, it didn't go as planned. It didn't go as planned at all. So then that's how the scrap cube was created. I just tried to erase it, didn't work. And then eventually I just said, screw it, I'm going to make this cube look cooler. Ooh, okay. Ooh, I don't have to redo PLL. Last cube. Let's go, finally, last one. I'm not even going to say what I just thought might happen. Yeah, I'm not even going to speak that into existence. I would be so mad. I would be downright super mad. I was thinking in my head, what if the cube just pops? Like, not like a little measly pop. I'm talking about like a whole pop. Just a huge pop. Wait, what? I just distracted myself. Wait. Okay, if it's at the bottom. Oh, duh. Okay. I was like, wait a minute. Did I just distract myself? Did I just forget how to solve this thing? Like, wait a minute. Something isn't right. Come on. Who doesn't love how long this... I do not know how to swap one center, so... Yes, I am removing them and placing them in the correct spot. Don't judge me. I just don't know how to do it. And I'm not going to sit here and make the video much longer trying to figure it out. So if you wanted to see me do it, I'm sorry. I don't know how. Oh, maybe I might be able to beat 55 minutes. This isn't even all 16 of my cubes. There's some cubes that I'm just not going to solve because I don't use them. Because, like, one of them are like a 50th year anniversary, and I want to keep it, like, looking good. And the 11 by 11, I'm not going to make this video that freaking long. It's going to be the world's longest video. So there's a cube out there called a Ray Minx, aka a Giga Tut Minx. The video on how to solve it is 11 hours long. No joke. Like, I didn't even know YouTube allowed you to have a video that long. But yep, apparently it does. Then again, isn't like the New Year's live stream like super long? It's so long that I forgot how long it is. Okay, finally, last layer. It's not correct. Is this one correct? Nope. So yeah, it's definitely these two. So, up. Okay. I think the video is almost over. Finally. I think this is my new longest video. At first I started off strong because I beat my old record for like the fastest I solved all those different cubes. But like trying to think. Okay. But anyway, I was like, "Oh, wow, maybe this video might not be super long." I was wrong. It was a long video. Finally, I'm done. How many puzzles did I just solve? Just did 12 puzzles. Oh wait, I forgot one. Another modification. This thing. Oh, okay, this is going to be a pain. How did I forget one puzzle? So actually I did 13. I have to like rub this thing like it's a genie lamp. Okay, yeah, this looks like it's white. Is it? I love this cube, but I also don't like it because it just takes forever to solve. I literally have to rub every single piece. That looks like white. I think that's a white, right? Or are you gold? Yep, you're white. Okay. So one more white. Okay, this. That I already did. Oh, okay. Wait, if this is white. Oh, that's yellow. Okay. And that's yellow too. Okay, yeah, so that's white. So I have 3 of the cross done. Is this it? Come on, don't be gold. I meant yellow, but still. I think because I called it the wrong thing, it ended up being the color I didn't want it to be. Okay, now that I have the white cross done, now the rest of it's going to be like 50 times easier. Yeah. Because if it's not the right color, it'll just not be aligned right with that certain color. Like, yep, that one's right. I think this is green and orange. Is this white? Oh no, that's yellow. Maybe I should go ahead and feel all these just to make... Yeah, because that's not right either. What is that? Oh, that's blue. Now I'm concerned. This is the only right one. I think this is white. Yep, that is. Okay. I'm getting somewhere. That looks like... Is that orange? Well, no, it can't be. Or it might be the wrong... Yeah, I think it's the wrong... Well, no, that looks like red and blue. Okay, is this white? Come on, be white. Nope, it's yellow. Okay. That's orange. I already did... No, I didn't do both the oranges, so it might go here. Nope, okay. I think I'm just gonna sub everything in until something... Yeah, so this has to go here. That's yellow? Okay, now that's weird. Alright, you're white. I don't care. Yes. Okay, I think this one might be it. Nope, you're yellow. That's also yellow? That's also yellow. That's also yellow. Okay, are they all just yellow? Alright, you're the one. Finally, okay. I was like, wait, wow, how many yellow ones are there? On camera, it looks pitch black, but there's colors on there. They're just really blended in right now. Is that it? Okay, there. Now I'm finally on the last layer, and then I can finish this video. Or is that the right color? Nope, it's not. Okay. Nope, that's not it. Oh no. Oh no, no. That's gonna be an issue. Oh, okay. Wait. Oh, you're kidding, right? Oh. No, you're not kidding. I had two of them in the wrong spot. That's why it wasn't solving. I was like, wait, something isn't right. Yeah, something wasn't right. I had them on the I had two of the. I was like, wait, how is there a corner parity for a 3x3? That's why. Wait, what? Oh, it's on the wrong side. Okay, done. That's the end of the video. Hope you guys enjoyed this. I certainly didn't, because I've been hurting my brain just now. But do good, peace out, and hopefully sooner or later I'll be able to start live streaming.